to the 52 Scott Podcast for another episode of Black Friday. I'm your host, K Money, and in the building with me, my co-host, Freddie G, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. You can find us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And if you're on YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome to another episode of Black Friday. As you guys know, today is the actual Black Friday, where this is the busiest shopping day in the country. And I thought we'd give some tips on how to navigate yourself throughout this day. One being, being extremely cautious of your surroundings, knowing that there's a lot of thievery going on around the holiday season, and Black Friday, you can also say, is the kickoff to when those thieves want to get out there and do their mischievous acts.
Yes, sir.
This day has started off very early because of the sales that the stores have around this time. So folks get out early, and it's probably still dark, when they, just to get in line or stand in line for a long period of time. So you never know who's out there actually to do any shopping, or who's out there actually just casing and trying to figure out who they could take advantage of during this time period.
Yeah, that being safe is a serious one, especially this time of year, bro. Listeners, if you're out there, if you're listening, man, this time of year, man, it's set up for the jackers, for the people, the opportunists, so to speak. Those are people that you're at the grocery store and say you're walking and there's a car coming through the aisle, and you got, as a woman, or you got your purse on the right side where the cars are coming. They snatch and run. Watch for stuff like that. People sitting up under your cars, notes and papers on your car. They leaving all type of liquids and, trying to make you fall asleep and take your ride. One that was just noted to me, not maybe a couple weeks ago, they're actually leaving money. They'll leave a $20 bill, $20 bill on your windshield. You'll get out to get it, and as you're getting out, somebody's running in behind you, getting in your running car because you got up to get that 10 or 20.
Yeah, the idea is that they're thinking that you're getting in your vehicle, starting it
Start
up,
the car,
and then you're going to notice the money.
Yeah, you see that 10 or 20, you get out. He said, "Ooh, I got me a $20 bill." And if the windshield wipers are not on and it's down, you got to get out.
All I can say is drive down the street a little bit.
Well, you don't know that. You see a 20 or 100, you see, ooh,
yeah, so
let me get out and get it.
Yeah, they need to have in mind to watch.
Yeah, exactly. So as soon as you get out, they were just waiting for you to get out, exit the vehicle so they can enter it because you done started, left the keys in there. He good. You got $100 to get home or $20 to get home, but they got your car.
Now, what I will say, one way to be safe is majority of the time, those Black Friday events start after 8, 9 later that night, and most people are already with their family. I think one way to stay safe is go with family members.
Yeah, this is definitely a time period where you shouldn't be out shopping alone.
Don't go alone.
Go out with family members, and y'all watch each other back. Protect each other in these types of situations, because we know the world crazy is so much different than what it used to be.
Right.
It's almost to where it's unreal.
I think another common practice that we should actually use daily, and this is kind of piggybacking off of something you just recently said, Comedian 96, but I would give your vehicle a quick inspection before you even get in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It doesn't take long to just walk around it, but a lot of us are pressed for time and we be rushing, but just taking, 10 seconds to, like I said, do a quick inspection of your vehicle, making sure your tires not on flat, or like the example Comedian 96 used, nothing unusual is on your vehicle that would, get your attention and distract you from something else that could possibly be going on. So just doing that little quick inspection, I think, is another safe measure that we could take.
Yep.
Man, be smart, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes people tend to look at from the standpoint of, oh, it's the holidays, and they go and they spend frivolously, and they start spending their bill monies that they would use to pay bills.
Yeah. A lot of people
And
do that. Yep.
unnecessary charging on credit cards and just charging, running their credit card bills up.
Yeah.
And then, you may be enjoying things for the moment, but the next month when that credit card bill comes up and you having difficulty paying it, then you're going to have some problems.
Yes.
Or if you took your light money or your gas money.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, in this day and age, people
do
still
it.
do that.
Yeah, they do it.
Mm-hmm. They do. Yeah, they'll overspend and be like, oh well, I'll just pay it off later in the year. I get my income tax back. I'll be able to pay it off when I get my income tax or something like that. But you shouldn't depend on your income tax. You shouldn't.
Because that's too far down the line.
Exactly.
That's a whole nother 20 days damn near away.
Yeah.
If not 30. You know what I mean?
And
And to have to make a payment on something that you spent, you already didn't have the money in the first place.
Exactly.
You know?
I can understand wanting to make sure the little ones got something to open up, on Christmas Day, if by chance you're spending money for that situation. But at the same time, you still got to be smart.
That's right. And I was about to say the same thing, K-Money. If you're going to go out and do Black Friday, don't go looking for the pricey stuff that everybody else is looking for.
You ain't lying.
The TVs, I mean, that should be over with now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go in there and buy those toys for those kids at a cheaper price. You're going to come out cheaper. You don't need it. You just bought a TV last year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I would wait for Cyber Monday for electronics. Anything electronics related, wait till Cyber Monday. You can get some real good deals. However, don't get me wrong, I've walked into a Walmart and got a $100 TV, and it was pretty big size. It could be 50-inch for $100, $150.
Well, and also think about standing in that line.
Yeah,
waiting
that's
for the doors to
part.
open.
That's the part.
You
right
got
there.
you got people attitudes flaring up, people trying to jump in front of you to get the products.
Yep.
Everybody trying to get the same thing.
Exactly.
So kind of just be mindful of the people that around you, the standing behind you, the people standing in front of you, and watch what's going on. Because again, this day and age, man, people are getting upset for no reason, and everybody's carrying guns.
I've never been a fan of Black Fridays, and it
Me
was just
either.
for that very reason right there.
either,
Dealing
man.
with all those folks and
It's
the
too
traffic.
many people.
There's
too much for me.
on.
Yeah.
It's
Now,
some-
ever since COVID, I think Cyber Mondays actually their numbers have been a lot better than the Black Friday numbers.
Yeah.
because
they
a lot
have.
of folks are ordering online, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
But you still want to research these deals that these stores have, because a lot of them just are to get your attention when it may not be exactly what it's being advertised.
Yeah.
So that's another way you could be smart and not spend just a hell of a lot of money just because you think you're getting a hell of a deal. Bragging on something that you may have bought and you really didn't get the value of what you thought you were getting. Are you really taking advantage of a Black Friday deal in that situation? I think not.
Probably not.
So again, redo your research on some of the sales that you see, and just make sure that you're really getting the benefit of that sale.
Right.
Another thing, you had something to say, Freddie G? I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I'm sorry. I thought you
I was
was
gonna
about
say,
to say something.
look, watch your basket. I've been in the stores, especially around this time, and you get something that make a list and watch your basket. I should say that, because making a list, it cuts out I need this. You already know what you want. You go in, you get it, and get out.
So look, since you mentioned that, watch your basket. For the women,
Watch your
I
basket.
think importantly, don't put your purse in the basket.
Yeah,
Because some women will shop and they put their purse in the basket.
basket.
And they turn and look at this thing and they turn and look over there. Be careful. Don't do that. Somebody's watching you
They
at
watching.
all times.
Yeah.
Somebody is definitely watching you, and to piggyback off of something you were just saying, Slash, in regards to watching your purse, after you even purchase certain things, and you put them in your vehicle, hide them. Don't have it out to where it's easy to see what you just got, because that just draws attention to thieves as well.
That's
So
true.
be mindful of when you go in store to store. Try to secure your belongings to where it's not in plain sight or plain view.
Okay.
Or there's something else you can do. If you're going to go back into the same shopping, area, move your car.
Yep.
Get in and move it over that way
Yep.
on that side, and
Yep.
then go back in. You know what I mean? That way, if somebody was watching you, you got a better chance of seeing. Hey, this car was just over there.
Right.
They following me. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful. Watch your surroundings.
Yeah.
To stay safe. You know?
Yeah, I got a question, man. It may seem like a a crazy question, but I want to ask. Before I ask the question, I want to recite this title of the show again. Enjoy family, shop smart, be safe. Now, here's a crazy question, and y'all don't look at me crazy when I ask this question. So we've just given examples of how to be safe. Mm-hmm. We've given examples of shopping smart. Mm-hmm. How do you enjoy family?
That's the easiest one of all, in my opinion,
and the best.
You know, just spending the time that you have off.
Like, what is it? What is it? How do you do that? Like, how
you
do you
sit
really
around,
do that?
you laugh, you joke, you talk about old times. You know what I'm saying? You might go even through a photo album.
I mean, just think about it, Freddie G. And right now, if you were to think back to some of your best times as a child, I guarantee you it would probably be around the holiday season because you were enjoying family. That's where you probably have made majority of those memories that you fall back on. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of times, a lot of businesses are closed, school is out, so a lot of quality time can be spent, you know, making memories with your family. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, of course, preparing that Thanksgiving meal or holiday meal.
Yep. Somebody
you know,
cracking them ragged ass peas. One of your sisters that can't cook. You get to watch that. You get to watch everybody cooking, and it's that time of year, man. And because throughout the year, the other 10 months, because I'm really only November, December, people are more loving, more together, and less likely to want to get in an incident because it's just that time of year. You know what I mean?
Also,
so it's like you see people that you hadn't seen in a long time, and you get that family bonding.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let's say you're hosting the festivities, the Thanksgiving dinner or whatever, Christmas dinner, whatever you want to call it. Let's say you're hosting this, right?
Okay.
And you want to enjoy family. Are you selective of what family members you invite over?
I think you should invite them all.
I think you should invite them all.
Because what's going to happen in that situation, if your family members don't really agree with how you do, they're not going to come. But that doesn't mean you don't have to invite them. And one thing that can change the whole atmosphere in the room with family that may not really care too much for you, you put the Christmas music on. Yeah. And now you let them get in the spirit. Yeah. And you let them know what you saying to them at this point is, hey, we here to have a good time. We're not here to be tripping.
Yeah.
I know you don't like me. I'm okay with that. But we family. Sit your ass down.
Right here doing this Christmas period, this Thanksgiving Christmas
right now,
period?
we're not finna do all of that.
Yeah, we gonna squash
So,
that.
I mean, it's a family thing. And whatever it was, if there is a person in your family that y'all don't really get along, this is the time and the season to get over that.
Right. It shouldn't be any flexing going on or any of that. But what you saying, Slash, that's all before the alcohol has been consumed.
Right. And that's in a perfect world.
Yeah.
But once that alcohol gets consumed, it's probably going to be forgotten about, but that's when the fondest memories start to be made as well.
Exactly.
Right. Because now you can remember it. And hopefully y'all had that one family member that always what we consider a damn fool.
A damn
He
fool.
come over, he had you laughing, he had you rolling, he doing stuff.
Yeah.
I think, that's a major part of the holiday season is being around your family, man, because, we don't know how many more holidays
that we're
going to have.
Right, yeah. Facts.
Yeah, that's facts.
And just the that holiday environment seems to put folks in a good mood.
Yeah. Right.
So, you really have no reason to be feeling down. You definitely should be counting your blessings. Mm-hmm. And like we said, in regards to the title of this show, or part of the title, enjoying your family. There's no better time than to do so during this time period.
Mm-hmm. These holidays, man, I tell you, it's really the holidays. I think as families should be made about love loving family. We all gotta do what we gotta do. We may not be around each other all the time.
Yeah.
But this is one particular time where we can all share together and come together, because let's not wait till the funeral.
Yeah.
Let's not wait till somebody in the hospital. Let's do it around the holiday season. Let's appreciate each other while we can and enjoy these moments.
Exactly.
And this is one of the time periods where, majority of family do gather outside of, if it's not a funeral, it's during this time here where the majority of family gets together, I'm trying to say. Community 96?
Yeah, I have I have a cousin. They normally do Christmas. I know we're talking about Thanksgiving and we're talking about Christmas as well.
Well, holiday season.
Holiday season. They do Christmas, but the problem is he likes to play dominoes and he's really good at it. So they play a lot of other games, bingo, left, right, center, all kinds of other little games. But I don't know how to tell him. I don't want to play dominoes because you beat my ass so much. I be wanting to fight, and I don't want to. I be mad, and I'm like, I don't want to be mad during Christmas because you keep winning. So let me win some, or let's not play dominoes.
Oh, well, he's not gonna let you win.
Let's not play dominoes then. I don't know how to tell him, man. Look, let's go play the left, right, center.
A real domino player will never let you win unless he's about to take some money.
I'm like, it's Christmas, so.
Oh, you should be in the holiday spirit.
Yeah, let me whoop your ass a couple times. Yeah.
Nah, bro, that's not how that goes.
It's not.
Yeah, exactly.
The only bad part, like we started off around this time, is folks will try to take advantage of those that are vulnerable and not paying attention.
Yeah, right.
So we can't stress enough, to be cautious of your surroundings, and again, I'm gonna say it again, not to go out there alone or shop alone. Excuse me.
I want to mention this too. Let's not forget about the ones who's not here, the family members that's not here.
Yeah.
Let's take a little time around this holiday season to appreciate them and appreciate what they did here on earth and what we may have learned from them. Go visit a grave site or something. Put some flowers around the holiday season. I know people got parents, moms, dads, aunts, brothers, sisters, cousins. Let's not forget about them around this holiday season, because it is about family.
Yep.
And whether or not that person's here, that's still your family. And I think it's okay to respect somebody that's not here if you respected them while they were here. So let's keep in mind, again, all family is family. You got close friends. You can even do stuff like a Friends Day Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah, that's something that's been going on the last couple of years. Friendsgiving.
Right. Friendsgiving. Stuff like that, I think it's important to do. It just kind of spreads the love. Again, 'tis the season to be jolly.
Exactly.
Fa la 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 la.
And you know what? I know this is, God, I can't believe I'm doing this for Mickey's, but it is Black Friday. And if you're not cooking, you can call Mickey's. It's a black-owned restaurant.
Oh man, you'd be surprised.
And they will do a whole meal deal for you for $125 with the pie and everything.
Well, there's several places that you can get a meal
You'd be
cooked.
surprised.
Yeah. But this is Black Friday, so that's the only black-owned place I know. If y'all know any more, hey man, shout them out.
I feel like during this time period, don't only consider or think about your family, but there are people out there that don't have family.
Exactly.
So you can be considerate of those and do a kind gesture if you would like to. It won't hurt anything. But again, this is the season of giving.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of homeless people here.
True.
Not just in Houston, but just around the nation,
all around the world.
So, if you want to make a turkey sandwich and go donate it to somebody,
do that.
It just makes you feel good.
It does.
And I'm sure it makes them feel some type of way as well.
I can recall one Thanksgiving I spent with some family, and I think we had maybe 2 turkeys at this Thanksgiving dinner. And once everything was said and done, we cleaning up and everybody making plates or whatever. I was given like a whole half a turkey. Wrapped in foil. I say, okay, sure, I'll take it, But before I could get home, I was still on the south side of town. I was going down Scott near 45, and there was a guy, homeless guy, on the corner when I got to the corner, and he was, making a gesture with his hand, food, like he got a fork,
Yeah.
and I let the window down, man. I had that whole half a turkey. I gave the man the whole half a turkey. Because what I know is this going to feed you and whoever else over there where you going.
Right.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? I mean, if something small like that, you doing your part.
You do your part, man.
It was small to you, but it was major to that
Major
man.
to him.
Yeah. They didn't have no food.
They
And
probably
who
made all
knows the
kinds
last
of
time
turkey
he
sandwiches.
had a meal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shit, you definitely did a blessing on that during that time. Man, I'm gonna get to our black fact that you can't take back, and this is on William Alexander Leidesdorf Jr. And I know I'm butchering that last name, but he was an Afro-Caribbean settler in California and one of the founders of the city that eventually became San Francisco. He was a highly successful, enterprising businessman, and he is thought to have been the first black millionaire in the United States. So again, William Alexander Leidesdorf is our black fact that you can't take back. Y'all come back and join us next week. Peace. This concludes another Black Friday episode. And be sure you tune in next week for another dope episode of Music Monday with Slash. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast, Instagram and Facebook, The 52 Scott Podcast.
So all them artificial man